Hank here with my thoughts on the AKG 214. Full disclosure, I purchased the AKG 214 used from a reputable reseller. However, if you did purchase it new, you would get the microphone, the shock mount, and a foam windscreen. The suggested retail price is $479 US. When it comes to the build quality, AKG is synonymous with excellent builds. The 214 is no exception. In my opinion, it has a sleek yet sturdy design, which is the reason I was comfortable buying it secondhand. Specs wise, the AKG 214 is a large diaphragm condenser microphone that requires 48 volts phantom power. It has a cardioid polar pattern, a frequency response of 20 Hz to 20 kHz, a Max SPL of 136 dB. However, that can improve to 156 dB when you engage the pad switch. The 214 has an equivalent noise level of 13 dB A-weighted. On the right-hand side of the microphone, you have a low-cut switch, while on the left-hand side, you have a switchable 20 dB pad. Right now, the microphone's in flat mode, but I'm going to hit that filter switch, and I want you to hear the difference. All right, now the filter switch has been engaged, and you can hear the difference of my voice on it. Let me know in the comments, do you like this sound better, or is it worse than when it is in flat mode? Now the low cut is turned off, and we're back to flat mode. How do you like it in comparison to when it is turned off? Let me know in the comments. Now, due to this being a condenser and having extreme handling noise, I'm just gonna jump cut, turn it to the side, and then turn it to the back so you can hear a little bit of how the off axis and rear rejection sounds on this microphone. I'm about 6 inches away from the side of the microphone. Now I am approximately 1 foot away from the side of the microphone. I'm about 6 inches away from the rear of the microphone. Now I'm approximately 1 foot away from the back of the microphone. Now I'm going to go behind here and let you hear what it would pick up if somebody were across the table and talking into their own microphone. Now I'm a couple feet behind the back of the microphone, and here's what I sound like. And then just one more test before I get to my pros and cons. Now just a brief sound comparison with the AKG P120, just so you can get a side-by-side. Now I'm back on the AKG P120. How do you like the sound of this sub $100 microphone in comparison to the $479 AKG C214? Be sure to chime in the comments down below. Well, it's time for my pros and cons. On the pros, first up, I would have to say this microphone is really easy to drive. Next, I'd have to say it's a versatile microphone because of the low cut filter and the 20 dB switchable pad. Let's not forget the excellent build quality. When it comes to cons, I'm not sure where I land on the sound department. When I first got the microphone quite a while back, I didn't like the sound until I flipped that low cut filter and turned that off. And then I started to like how it sounded that way. Now, after having not used it for a while, put it back on the boom, and in flat mode, I tend to like it much more than I did when I first got it. So I would like your input in the comments. Do you like it in this mode, or did you like it when I turned the low cut filter on? Your feedback will be much appreciated. Overall, if you can find a good deal on the AKG C214, it's a pretty much no-brainer, especially at the price I got it for. But what are your thoughts? Chime in the comments down below. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts on the sound profile on my particular voice, or whatever experience you have with this microphone. In a future video, I'll pit it against some other condensers I have around the studio. Until then, as always, thank you.